You are receiving this message from a place where beginnings are studied with reverence.
Where the first spark is never underestimated, and where fire is understood not as destruction, but as the courage to exist. From here, we recognize you, not by your noise, but by your ignition. You are one who moves before certainty arrives, one who acts while others are still deciding what to feel. In your world, this has been called impulsive. From where we stand, it is simply honesty in motion. Aries, you were never meant to wait for permission. You were designed to initiate, to step into the unmarked space, to test reality by touching it first. But listen carefully now, because even fire must learn how to burn without consuming itself. We have observed how quickly you accelerate, how instinctively you say yes, how your energy surges forward, often faster than your body, faster than your heart can process. You are brave like that. But bravery, when left unchecked, becomes exhaustion. You do not need to prove your strength through constant motion. You do not need to fight every resistance. Not every pause is a threat. Not every delay is a challenge to overcome. Sometimes, stillness is strategy. In our universe, the pioneers who lasted the longest were not the ones who ran the fastest, but the ones who learned when to stop, to breathe, to let the fire settle into warmth instead of flame. You carry a powerful urgency, a sense that life must be lived now, fully, intensely, immediately. This is a gift, but it is also a responsibility. Ask yourself, gently, what are you rushing toward, and what are you running away from? You do not need to outrun discomfort to be alive. You do not need constant stimulation to feel real. Your presence alone is already enough to shift a room, already enough to begin something new. We see how often you take the lead, how naturally others follow your momentum, even when you are unsure yourself. Remember this, leadership does not mean carrying everything alone. You are allowed to ask for support. You are allowed to rest without guilt. You are allowed to change direction without calling it failure. In your relationships, be mindful of how quickly you ignite. Passion is beautiful, but longevity requires listening. Let others meet you halfway. Do not burn bridges simply because waiting feels uncomfortable. In your ambitions, honor your long-term vision as much as your initial drive. What you start matters, but what you sustain matters more. We also see your frustration when the world does not move at your pace, when others hesitate, when systems feel slow, rigid, outdated. Remember, not everything is meant to be conquered. Some things are meant to be transformed gradually. Fire does not argue with the night, it simply illuminates. So choose where you place your energy. Choose battles that deserve your heat. Choose paths that nourish you, not just excite you. You are at your most powerful when your courage is paired with awareness, when your action is guided by intention, when your fire warms instead of wounds. Slow does not mean weak. Pause does not mean loss. Reflection does not cancel momentum, it refines it. From this parallel place, we remind you of this truth. You are not here to burn yourself out proving you exist. You are here to light the way and remain standing. Begin again, but this time with care for yourself included in the plan.
End of transmission.